Let me ask about a technical thing. This is the definition of Indian under the Affordable Care Act. We continue to hear the complaints about the inconsistent definition that is contained in that act that has caused confusion and inconsistent treatment, unfortunately. A person who's an Indian for purposes of Indian Health Service programs and for Medicaid is not treated as an Indian for purposes of the ACA. Incredible. And yet, we knew that this was an issue coming forward. NCAI weighed in, National Indian Health Board, and yet the administration chose to interpret the legislation in a way that really created a problem. And we believe that there is authority within the administration to grant regulatory waivers, but it hasn't taken action to ensure that the benefits of open enrollment and protection from cost sharing would be available to all Indians. We asked the administration to fix this administratively, but they haven't. We included report language in the FY15 omnibus containing a directive to work together to establish a consistent definition of Indian for purposes of providing health benefits. What's the administration going to do this year to fix the problem? Because it needs to be addressed.
No, thank you so much, Senator, for your leadership. I know you have also been advocating for this for a long time, and I have also looked into this since I've been there. And the definition definitely should be consistent. And as part of our FY17 budget proposal, we have a legislative proposal to make the fix. I think there's been the determination that this needs to be done legislatively.
Well, I understand that, but I also understand that the ACA passed at the beginning of this administration. It is now the end of this administration, and I understand that it didn't come into play until a couple years ago. But in the interim, again, you have American Indians, Alaska Natives that are just kind of caught in this back and forth that was just so unnecessary. And so I appreciate the administration coming forward and saying, well, now we think we need legislation. Before they were looking at administrative fixes. So I know that I'm taking on the messenger here, but I think it needs to be made very clear that this became a problem when it didn't need to be a problem, and it could have been remedied if the administration determined it needed legislation. We've been prepared to address it, and it's just been a failure. So know that it's a priority.